said it was brave for you to come out and compete. Was there any point where you thought about skipping Worlds this year?
No.
Is that the best you felt all week?
Yes, definitely. I think a lot better than Friday, and Friday also a lot better than Tuesday, and Tuesday a lot better than Sunday. I was not able to run the week before my first race, so better and better every day physically. Also, my Achilles is probably at the best that it's been for at least the last 6 months. So, considering the risk of taking, with competing in this championship, it's definitely worth it. And of course, I'll have to recover from this and see what sort of kind of damage I've done to my body. But I'm positive, I'm optimistic, and I think, crossing my fingers, that I can relatively quickly go back to training and hopefully, get back to work and do some running, because that's not been a part of my daily routine the last couple of months.
Were you thinking mid-race that you had a chance of a medal, or did you not feel that good?
No, I think just thinking about myself and being realistic with how, what sort of results I came from in the first round. I was a finalist by the slimmest margins, so everything else has been a bonus. I think, gaining some positions, being in top 10 is a big step in the right direction just in 2 days. So very, very positive, but right now it's all about recovering, trying to get back to training. You definitely need to put in the work that's needed to be in this championship and competing at this stage. And I think a little bit sore in my calf, but I think
does it actually hurt when you're running, when you're racing, or is it just afterwards?
Yeah, that's a good question. It's not been very good. As I said, if I have to skip out on training, it's probably not the best, and that's been the case for some days better than others, but a lot of up and down and back and forth. But if as I said, it's been a big risk, participating here, but I want to compete. I'm here to. I would rather compete in the World Championship than being home watching television and hating my life. I'm a participant, I'm a competitor, and this is what I trained for, or this is what I not trained for, but this is what I usually train for. No, but
you're coming into better shape now, obviously.
Yeah.
Would you?
Definitely.
Is the goal now to try and train more, or would you be looking at some more
Yes.
races in the next?
I've tried to train more every day, my whole life, but especially the last 6 months. I've tried to step it up in training every day, trying to just improve a little bit. So it's definitely been very, very difficult.
How frustrating?
Yeah,
has
of course,
been?
it's been very difficult. So
You come across on your YouTube videos as quite cheery, quite upbeat, but
just a mask you put on to hide your true feelings. No, but being injured, it's definitely a big part of the sport and a big challenge, especially with being out for a longer period and having some good days, and then you get hit in the face, time after time and setback after setback. But I'm no different than everybody else. This is how it is, and it's all about how you try to conquer these setbacks and try to get back. But at the same time, I'm very happy to be participating in the World Championship, and this is definitely a lot better than being on the sideline and not participating, and also feeling improvement, and I feel stronger and stronger every day. I think for the 5,000, I've not had that many races where I've gone all out the last couple of years, but considering this performance, I've not had many races that has been faster. So taking that in consideration, it's a lot better than Friday, and I think I'll continue this improvement tomorrow.
How far are you off your best now? How many more weeks would you need if you could train properly now for the next few days or weeks? How far away are you?
It's a very good question, but as long as I can get back into training and do that consistently, and train and run twice a day, it's not necessarily that long time, but I've not been able to do that for a very, very long time, and that's why it is the way it is. But as I said, I'm a lot better today than I was just a couple of days ago, and that was also a big improvement from the days before that. So if participating here and going into this head first had the consequence of me being healthy and be injury free, of course that's the best I could hope for. Worst case was that I took a risk and I came out a lot injured than I went into the championship. That would be the worst case, that I had to go through another 3, 4, 5, 6 months of figuring out an Achilles injury.
Rehab.
And rehab, that's definitely worst case scenario. And I wouldn't see that going very well. Definitely challenging, but right now I think I'm very positive. I'm very optimistic about giving my best here and doing as good as I can. Couldn't really hope for anything else. And if I can continue running like this and show up to training every day the next couple of weeks and continue that, I think that is the best outcome of this.
Back for the Eurocross.
Back for if there's a race next week, I'll be there. I think considering how terrible my last 6 months has been, first priority is just to get back to training. But as I said, if I can run every day now, moving forward, I don't think it's that many weeks before I'm back to my normal self. And of course, I'm all ears for a competition.
All right. Jakob, just one question. What do you think about Jimmy Gracie's performances in this World Championship?
I think it's good.
Not more?